Some series are still alive in our hearts as some of the greatest pieces of fiction in history, and yet somehow, when they were given a real voice on an animated background, they failed to portray the same charm. Welcome everybody, you're watching Channel MGT. I'm your host Tino Kun, and today we're gonna talk about 5 stories that did well as manga but failed to perform as anime. To start off our list, we have Bleach. Bleach follows the adventures of the hot-headed teenager Ichigo Kurosaki, who inherits his parents' destiny after he obtains the powers of a Soul Reaper from another Soul Reaper, Rukia Kuchiki. His newfound powers force him to take on the duties of defending humans from evil spirits and guiding departed souls to the afterlife, and set him on journeys to various ghostly realms of existence. Bleach has sold over 90 million copies in Japan and has over 120 million copies in print worldwide as of 2018, which is the 10th highest selling manga of all time, only second to titans like Detective Conan, Kuchikame, Dragon Ball Z, and Naruto. Bleach fans were devastated when the anime was halted in 2012 after the completion of the Fullbringer arc. The main reason that Weekly Shonen Jump has been so successful is its reliance on weekly reader surveys to determine which series people are most enjoying. Any series that consistently performs poorly in reader surveys becomes more likely to get axed. Bleach didn't have the world building of One Piece or the character development of Naruto. What Bleach had was a whole lot of style. Following a teenager who gets Shinigami powers, Tite Kubo managed to create a world that felt edgier, more mature, more punk rock than its contemporaries. To this day, Bleach's Soul Society arc still holds up as one of the best shonen arcs of its genre. Sadly, style isn't enough on its own to carry a long-running shonen for years and years. Bleach began falling in the weekly Shonen Jump rankings. Its solo manga sales dwindled, and while Kubo was allowed to see his series through to completion, the anime was cancelled before the manga was ever even finished. In the recent issue of Jump magazine in Japan, it was revealed that the creator Tite Kubo's popular shonen series will return in 2021. The anime will cover the Thousand Year Bloodwalk arc, which begins in chapter 480 of the manga to the end of the series in chapter 686. So then why is the Bleach anime returning now, 8 years later, to finish its last leg? Maybe demand from Bleach's most dedicated fan base has finally paid off. Following Bleach in both sales and on this list we have Slam Dunk. In this case, the ratings were not the problem. The anime was well received and the manga has sold over 121 million copies in Japan alone and is the 9th highest selling manga of all time. The author Ino Takehiko didn't like the anime adaptation and stopped his cooperation with the anime production team. Some stories added by the TV team made him doubt that they were not very faithful to the original script. If you have not read the manga, spoilers ahead. To avoid them, skip to this. In the manga, Shohoku doesn't win any tournament. In fact, there is some amazing performance and development, but they lose kind of early. The studio didn't like that idea. Therefore, there was a problem because then there would have been two different plots for the manga and the anime, and the author didn't like that. Hence, he decided to cut the rights of animating Slam Dunk for a new season. After a 24-year hiatus, Ino Takehiko announced on his Twitter that Slam Dunk will be making a return in April 2020, but due to the uprising of the COVID virus, the future of this anime is still uncertain. Next, we have Prison School. Prison School is a manga/anime that you watch or read for the plot and you stay for the plot. Over 13 million copies of the manga has been sold as of March 2018. Prison School is a school comedy. The plot of the manga focuses on the comical attempts of the 5 boys to find a love interest and integrate within the school. The monotony of school life is similar to a prison in itself, with the school hierarchy as the warden. There are reports that are taking swirls around us regarding the renewal of Prison School for Season 2, but the bitter truth is that even after 5 long years, there has been no confirmation. According to Herald Journalism, Naoki Uchida recently contacted the director of Prison School regarding Season 2, and what we got is not pleasant in any way. Mitsushima's tweet in Japanese can be translated as, "I don't know about the second season, I want to do it but..." Season 1 of the anime aired on July 2015. Since then, fans are in a wait of its second season, which is neither confirmed nor denied. Next, we have Ranma 1x2. The story revolves around a teenage boy named Ranma Saotome who has trained in martial arts since early childhood. As a result of an accident during a training journey, he is cursed to become a girl when splashed with cold water, while hot water changes him back into a boy. Throughout the series, Ranma seeks out a way to rid himself of his curse, while his friends, enemies, and many fiancés constantly hinder and interfere. Ranma hit the airwaves every Saturday night from 7:30 until 8 p.m. starting on April 15, 1989, just 2 short years after the debut of the manga. The original series had difficulties winning its time slot, as it was up against Super Sentai series and Obujama-kun. The show was cancelled after the 18th episode, which aired on September 16, 1989. 1 month later, Ranma 1x2 got undershot, this time retitled Ranma 1x2 Netohen. The series was placed on a less competitive night in a much earlier time slot, taking it out of the primetime battle. Though the show found some success, the budget was obviously decreased. Because of its quick adaptation, beginning only 2 years after the inception of the manga, it resulted in an inordinate amount of fillers. A number of factors have occurred that make the continuation of the series less than likely, including the amount of time that has passed since the show's conclusion, the high cost of rehiring the now all-star cast, and the death of Shigekazu Uchiai. For our last entry, we have Rurouni Kenshin. This is a manga about Himura Kenshin, a swordsman who wanders around protecting and aiding the weak as penance for his past sins. He meets a young woman named Kamiya Kaoru who offers him a place in her dojo after he saves her from an assassin. Their journey and Kenshin's path to finding peace with himself makes up the rest of the plot. The manga bloomed after its debut in 1994 and has sold over 70 million copies, which is in the same leagues as other titans like Baki the Grappler, Hajime no Ippo, Fairy Tail, and Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter? Have your pick. The anime, directed by Kazuhiro Furuhashi, began airing on Japan's Fuji TV on January 10, 1996. The anime only adapts the manga up until the fight with Shishio. From then on, it features original material not in the manga. This resulted in the production of a long line of fillers that led to nowhere and nothing. The fans were disappointed in the filler arcs, and the English dub also received harsh critique. The fact that the author, Nobuhiro Wakatsuki, was arrested on charges of possessing inappropriate content of underage women did not help. The story, despite its huge success as a manga, failed to perform as an anime. It truly shows the effect bad writing and being arrested has on the popularity of a series. Thank you everyone for watching. We hope you liked the video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, it really helps us out. Comment down below what other type of series you would like to see from us. Until next time.